Hi, and welcome to my channel, Sharks for Life. Today, I'm going to be talking about sharks, which are my favorite animal, believe it or not. When someone says the word shark, what is the first word that comes to mind? Your answer might have been terrifying, man-killing machine, scary, or even Mr. Wonderful, because he's from Shark Tank. Get it? Get it? Okay, nobody guessed my joke. I'm definitely not sad now. Anyway, my answer would have been beautiful, majestic, and impressive. Now, you might be asking, why in the world would you think that? Sharks are horrifying. Well, that's because you don't know sharks like I do. And today, I'll teach you about them. Let's start with the basics. Sharks are cartilaginous fish. This means that their skeleton isn't made of bone, but out of cartilage. Cartilage is what your ears and the tip of your nose is made of. This makes sharks very flexible. Even if you hold a shark by its tail, thinking it won't bite you, it can actually turn around and might think your hand is a snack. So don't grab a shark by its tail if you like your hand. Now, let's get into the anatomy of a shark. These are the pectoral fins, dorsal fin, anal fin, caudal fin, also known as the tail, second dorsal fin, gills, claspers of male, pelvic fin, eye, lateral line, mouth, spiracle, better seen on smaller sharks, nostril, and dermal denticles. Dermal denticles are what shark skin is made of. Dermal means skin, like a dermatologist. They study the health of the skin. Denti means teeth, like a dentist. So dermal denticles basically means skin teeth. Shark teeth can be used for many different things, like to trade, collect, and even jewelry. However, not all shark teeth are the same. Each tooth is specifically designed for that particular shark. Like for example, the sand tiger shark has long, narrow teeth to keep its prey in its mouth, which is slippery squid. And the nurse shark has flat, backward-pointing teeth so that when it sucks a conch right out of its shell, it does not slide right back up. Sharks have all the five senses that we have, plus one more. We all know the five senses, right? Smell, touch, sight, taste, and hearing. Did you know that most sharks can smell a single drop of blood in an Olympic-sized pool? Sharks also have very good eyesight. The only two blind spots they have are the tip of their nose and the very back of their head. And now, you must be thinking, well, how do they touch things? They have fins, not hands. They have a lateral line, which I showed earlier, that can actually sense movement, but only from a couple of feet away. The sixth sense that a shark has is located on the bottom of their snout. You will notice they have little black dots that make it look like the shark has a very bad acne problem. But no, these are jelly-filled pores called ampullae of Lorenzini. Every living thing gives off an electrical field, and these sharks use the ampullae of Lorenzini to sense these fields and catch its prey. Now, I know you might still be afraid of sharks because they eat humans or they are reckless animals. However, we are not really on their lunch menu. Small sharks mainly eat fish and smaller sharks. Bigger sharks, like the great white, can eat sea lions, sea otters, turtles, dolphins, and even dead whales. And even the biggest of all sharks, like the whale shark and the basking shark, only eat microscopic organisms called plankton. So as you can see, we are not really on any shark's diet. In fact, they think humans are too bony. Most shark attacks happen because of mistaken identity. This is when a shark mistakes something for food. For example, someone lying on a surfboard might look like a turtle or a seal is seen from the right angle. And since these are two animals that sharks love to eat, they come up and take a test bite. Then they realize, oh, ew, this is not a seal or a turtle. This is a human. Disgusting. And then they spit it back out and continue their lovely life. However, sometimes the shark doesn't get a lovely life and might end up getting killed in a terrible way. But that's a topic for another video about finning. I have a friend. Yes, it's true. I have friends. Whose name is Jillian Morris Brake. She's a co-founder of an amazing website called Sharks for Kids. There, they have many videos specifically directed towards kids. Jillian is in many of those videos. I asked her if she could make one of her fantastic videos for me so that I could help teach more kids. I encourage each and one of you to go onto Sharks for Kids and take a look at all of Jillian's videos.
Hey, I'm Jillian Morris, founder of Sharks for Kids, and watching Sophia's video is really important. Sharks are amazing animals, not to be afraid of, but to be respected. They help keep our oceans healthy, balanced, and clean. And right now they need our help. Sharks are in big trouble with over 100 million being killed every single year. But they do some really important and incredible things. Did you know that the Greenland shark can live over 400 years? Some sharks can glow, and species like the lemon shark give birth to live young, leaving them with little belly buttons. Share these facts, the facts you learned from the video. Talk to people about sharks. Use less plastic, do a beach cleanup, and really learn more about these animals. Let's change fear into fascination. Let's look at the facts about sharks, because we can do a lot to help save them.
Have you heard of Shark Week? Don't worry if you haven't. You're only missing out on the best week of the year. Every year, during a very amazing week in July, I'm always glued to the TV, watching how great white sharks breach out of the water or how tiger sharks slowly creep up on scuba divers. That sounded better in my head. Well, there is someone that appears mostly all the time. His name is Dr. Neil Hammerschlag. Dr. Hammerschlag is a marine ecologist and research professor at the University of Miami. I went to SharkCon this past summer and met him there.
So I teach classes about marine science, but mainly I have a class on sharks, about shark biology. And I also do research. Like I would say the biggest aspect of my job is research, which means I come up with important questions that relate to understanding sharks and their interactions with the environment, and then I figure out how to answer them, and I go out and do experiments to try to figure out those answers, and then I write those answers up in this paper and publish it in a scientific journal. I also advise students in college and try to train them up to be scientists themselves, teach them how to be researchers. So I do that as well. The FINS program is an abbreviation for Females in the Natural Sciences, and what we do is, this is a part of my program at the University of Miami Shark Research and Conservation Program, and FINS is particularly geared at trying to provide experiences for young girls to inspire them in marine science. Right now there's a problem that a lot of scientists are not women. And I think even a big issue with that is the perception of what a scientist looks like. I think a lot of girls, when they picture what a scientist looks like, they think of like an old guy with white hair and a lab coat, where that's not what a scientist is. And in fact, between you and me, a secret, girls are a lot smarter than guys. And I think they would be, we need more female scientists. So FINS, Females in the Natural Sciences, it's a program where we bring out girls on our boat to get involved in hands-on shark research and really try to inspire them to get excited about marine science and let them know that we need more females as marine biologists. I can learn a lot from many different people. There's no one I'm trying to emulate. It's just I try to just learn as much as I can from all different people.
Thank you.
Thank you. Another high five.
Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you learned something about sharks. Make sure to check out my channel, Sharks for Life, for more videos. Thank you!